Yeah. All right, guys, everybody make some noise for DJ Nervous. All right, guys, is everybody ready? All right, guys, we just want to announce the following award ceremony will have bright lights, lasers, strobe lights, loud sounds, but not as loud as those rockets, and much more throughout the ceremony. In case you need to leave at any time, please go up the stairways to the main concourse level. Please be advised, this is going to be a fun event. Who's ready?
Hello, Spaceport America Cup 2024. I said hello, Spaceport America Cup 2024. There we are. There we are. Fantastic week. Fantastic week. And you know what? The best part about this week is we get to show how this week was about you. Yes, this week was about you. My name is Chris Lopez. I'm part of the Spaceport America operations team out here, and it is my pleasure to be your MC for the evening. So, hell of a week, huh? Wow. Remember when we started talking about our North Star? Tim Cook reining us in. Which direction are we going to go? There's one part of this sentence from Mr. Cook that really rings true for each of you. And you may not realize it. It's that first part. When you're looking for that North Star, what are your values? What is going on? Why do you do what you do? Because what you do is your rocketeers, your engineers, your builders, your project managers. But what are you? Are you leaders? Are you good teammates? Do you have integrity? You know what? I never had a doubt. But what's really interesting about this week is this competition has always been about you through the years. Always has been. And what you're doing today, what you did this week, is going to reflect and echo in the years that come. And I know that because of where the IREC Cup started so many years ago. When it started, there were less than 5 rockets, less than 40 rocketeers, and a handful of ESRA volunteers. So when you think about North Star, we wouldn't be where we are. We wouldn't be where we are without each of you and the folks who used to sit in your seats. But what about those blue shirts? What's their North Star? And before we talk about their North Star of helping grow this competition, we need to recognize them. Blue shirts, could you please stand? These are your ESRA officials. You were excited to talk to him in October. You were nervous to talk to him over those Zooms and judging calls. Some of you may have even gone, oh, I got to talk to them again. Oh, they made that judgment again. Their values ring true on their commitment to you that we talked about. They believe in your integrity. They believe in your innovation. And when Spaceport America got the call from ESRA saying, hey, we've got an idea about launching a rocket competition, do you think the state of New Mexico and your community would be interested in hosting it? What do you mean we're launching rockets with a bunch of college students? We had no idea. And the Spaceport America Cup staff, who's represented here by several of us today, started thinking and started learning from a lot of those folks that were in those past photos. So Spaceport America Cup, New Mexico Spaceport Authority, a few of you are here tonight. Please stand up so we can recognize you. Please stand up. Thank you so much. Now, if you think that y'all were the only ones with the sleepless nights and the frustrations and the headaches and the worry and anxiety, I guarantee you these dedicated folks at ESRA and New Mexico Spaceport Authority were right there along with you. Can anybody guess why we decided to be right there with you? Exactly. It was your values, and look, the echoes that started before back in 2011, because you had that same attitude, your predecessors had these same attitudes of the integrity, the excitement, the innovation. We have grown from those 5 rockets to over 122 rockets, 1,808 Rocketeers this week at Spaceport America Cup 2024. That leaves one question still left unanswered about our North Star. The Spaceport America Cup's North Star, combined with all of you. What did you do this week to pursue your North Star that contributed to the Cup? We're going to talk about that in a minute, because you are setting the standard for the future Spaceport America Cups, and that's why we believe in you. That's why we love you. All right? We do believe in it. So, you know, following your North Star, it's easy, right? There's never any challenges. There were no problems this week, right? Did you have any problems? I didn't have any weather. It wasn't sweltering hot, feeling like we're going to melt. You know, and what was that? Does New Mexico always get that wind? What the heck was that? Actually, that windstorm is called a haboob. Worst situation ever in New Mexico for a windstorm. It spanned over 200 miles. We're right in the middle of Cup Week. Wednesday night, we want to launch. We're excited to get you out there on Thursday morning. We got those great tents up, keeping you safe. And the haboob literally decimated all of the preparations, the pads, the base camp areas. To put it in perspective, 130 spaces were under those tents. Wednesday night at 9 o'clock, there were only 20 that were safe. And again, the North Star of ESRA, the North Star of New Mexico Spaceport Authority, stepped up, believing in you, and literally had teams and working there side by side all night long to be ready for you Thursday morning. And talking about your North Star and values, some of you were right there with us at 3 in the morning. Another reflection of the quality of people of the industry that you're building. We're not building it. We're past. You guys are building this industry, and you stepped up that Wednesday morning. So finally, oh, that windstorm's over. Great, no more challenges. This should be easy. We can start launching. The tents got back up. What do you mean? No, I don't want to hear about a weather report. We're launching. We got to launch. No weather, no. And I don't want to hear that there's only 2,000-foot ceiling. This is ridiculous. I've got almost 100 rockets to launch. We got to get them off the pads. You guys have worked all year long for these rockets. Do you want to launch on Thursday? Do you want to launch on Friday? Nope. We got rain. We got clouds. We kept marching towards our North Star. So how did we react? Did we react or did we respond? Well, I know ESRA and Spaceport America and the countless other volunteers responded overnight trying to get you up and running, responded to trying to get up-to-date weather reports constantly. How did you respond or did you react? If you reacted, you may have been a little bit out of control or maybe you made a hasty decision. You know, reaction is like a kind of knee-jerk reaction. Hey, nothing bad ever happens, huh? Ever. Does that look familiar to anybody? Why are you laughing? I got plenty of sleep. I was getting 10 hours a night. Okay. Exactly, yeah, you know I'm lying. All right, how about this one? Oh, everything worked perfect all week long, right? You guys just didn't make any mistakes. You're marching towards your north, towards your launching. There were no mistakes at all. You got through it. Can you relate to that one? How about this one? Oh, I can't believe this is happening. I just went to the launch pad for the third day in a row. They told me to take it off. I keep asking him, when can I launch? He says, I don't know. RSO says it's for our safety, but RSO, do you know how hard I've been working on this? All right, well, how about this one? Oh, everything is up in flames. And that could have been your payload that short-circuited. My batteries ran out, telemetry went bad, GPS went out. But that didn't happen to any of y'all, right? Not at all. Because we know our North Star, and it's always easy to get to our North Star. I'm relaxed, I'm chilling. I never looked like that this week. Did you guys? Okay, I looked like that this week a lot when that storms came through. And then finally, I really thought about this one. What was going to happen? All right, so in sincerity, folks, by a show of hands, we've been talking about values. We've been talking about our North Star. How many of you can relate to at least one of these pictures up here? And actually, the journey you stayed on towards your North Star of being better teammates deserves a round of applause to you, which is why tonight is about you. We saw countless stories of how you picked each other up. We even had stories of how you picked us up. And I'm not kidding. We had some of you teams offering our staff extra water and extra Gatorades because we looked a little hot. We had some of you teams giving up your launch spots for another team because you deemed you were closer to launching geographically than someone else. We had other teams lending equipment. So with all that trial and tribulation, we just discussed how you guys have set the journey. You have set the standard, and you're putting the pressure on us, ESRA, New Mexico Spaceport Authority, to follow your example that started back in 2011. And that's amazing. That adversity, that perseverance, how you're lifting each other up. So tonight, no matter which side of that coin you feel you fell on, whether you got that hardware to take home or you did not, I guarantee you, your journey was successful here. And don't let anybody tell you different.
When you hear from our sponsors, when I talk to the sponsors, they are impressed with what you have here, and you make their jobs very difficult of which candidates to select, and that's what we want. So, all these things, there was no manual for the Haboob. There's not always, there's not a manual for a Cato, not a manual for that telemetry going bad. How do we keep moving forward? You need to remember, however you improved this week, with your integrity, your commitment, your devotion to your teammates, that's how you keep moving forward. And remember, if you didn't respond the way you wanted to, you reacted a little bit, now's your chance to recognize that. And tomorrow, you're going to know you want to respond instead of react, because you'll be able to handle any engineering, design, financial challenge that may come up, and you're going to be a better business person, a better engineer, a better innovator for it. You're going to make this competition better, you're going to make your schools better, and you're going to make your community better, because it comes down to one thing. When you're pursuing that North Star, don't get distracted by all the other stars, because you're going to know that your values matter. They matter to us. We are here to help you achieve your career goals, and we're excited to see what you have in store for us. So thank you for letting me open this up. I want to pass the microphone on to our next guest. It's a video. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, let's go to the video. Thank you, Steve. That's teamwork right there, Steve. Thank you. Recycle. All right. Hey, that's okay, man. We're going to stick together on this. All right. Coming to our sponsors. Guys, it is an honor. I'm going to introduce to you Domenico Damari from PTC Onshape. He is our title. They are our title sponsor. And talking about that commitment and values that we had earlier, Domenico, I've got to tell you, I've never seen a CEO, founder of company, literally sit on the convention center floor with other Rocketeers, and they were designing and innovating together. It is my pleasure, in recognition of your support of Spaceport America Cup, to present you this award, and please share a few words with us if you'd be so kind.
Thank you. I just want to be clear, I am not the CEO. He was referring to John Herstick, who loved coming to this event. He loved seeing everything that you all have been doing here. Very impressed, and he loved getting on the floor with that team and helping them with Onshape and seeing what they were printing. I also wanted to say a quick thank you and congratulations to ESRA and Spaceport. This event has been amazing. It's clear how much work and dedication you all have put into it. It's been super exciting, really great to see all the teams that my team has worked with Onshape, help them, and get to actually be here at this event, see their work come to fruition, see their projects and what they've been working on has been really amazing. I also want to say congratulations to everybody here. It's been, a lot of work getting you all here. I'm sure there's a lot of people at home that helped you get here. So congratulations, and let's get on with the awards.
Onshape is excited to sponsor collegiate teams with donations of our cloud-native product design platform. Trusted in industry by companies like Trek and Formlabs, Onshape is a professional computer-aided design tool with product data management, simulation, and more, all built into one accessible platform. You can use Onshape to bring your team's ideas to life faster and more efficiently. Explore different builds, test your designs, communicate improvements, and do it all entirely online. No need to download or install. You can all work together in your Onshape document at the same time, from any device, anywhere, collaborating digitally in real time. Learn more about getting your team sponsored by Onshape by visiting us at onshape.com/edu.
Thank you again, Domenico, for all your work and all your team's work this week and your support. Another sponsor we want to recognize this evening is Blue Origin. They've been with us also for the last few years. They've been fantastic. Unfortunately, they couldn't be here tonight. You probably saw them all week. Hopefully you are able to talk to Mark out there this week. They've been fantastic supporters. We look forward to a continued relationship with them. And let's learn a little bit more about Blue Origin and thank them for their sponsorship for this event.
We're going to build a road to space. What we know is that there are certain gates we have to go through, certain prerequisites. If we don't do these, we will never get there.
First, we have to radically lower the cost of access to space.
This means reusable rockets. We need to get really, really good at using rockets over and over again.
Once you have low-cost access to space, the second gate becomes actually accessing the resources of the solar system.
Space resources. The moon is where we'll learn to do all of this.
The moon has a vast quantity of resources.
And if we can learn to harness those resources, we can travel without stressing the Earth.
And last, one of the things that we have to do is inspire those future generations.
We have to inspire the next generation to carry this torch for the benefit of Earth.
For the benefit of Earth.
We've talked about having a long history with Spaceport America Cup. This next sponsor has a long history both in our nation and here in New Mexico with some incredible work. It is my pleasure to recognize Los Alamos National Labs and Mr. Addison Miller. Please come on up. How you doing?
Thank you so much.
Please come on board. Please share a few words.
Hi. Well, I see a lot of very amazing students and volunteers in this stadium tonight. Thank you so much for being here. I want you guys to know that we really appreciate all the hard work you guys put in for this competition. We know you worked all year. You did analysis, design, manufacturing. You worked really, really hard to be here. So you should be very proud of yourself for that. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So, on behalf of Los Alamos National Laboratory, we want to say thank you to the Spaceport America Cup for letting us be a sponsor of this amazing event and for letting us participate as judges and to show you guys that we're out here, we're here to support you. And I just want you to know that I think all of you have a lot of potential and you're going to do great things. Okay, so we have a video, and then afterwards I'll be joined by Tori Hoffman to discuss the transition of being a student participating in the Spaceport America Cup and how that helped me and her in our way, in our, I guess, journey to full-time careers. Yeah.
Los Alamos National Laboratory brings together some of the greatest minds in the country to try to solve some of the hardest problems. And it's amazing to be a part of this organization that's filled with so many people working towards a common goal.
There is no higher cause than making our country and the world a safer place, and that's the kind of work that we get to do here every single day.
What Los Alamos National Laboratory represents is an opportunity to serve your country through science.
Here at the laboratory, we do a wealth of scientific research covering nearly every science and engineering discipline you can think of. Some of it we can't talk about, but a lot of it we can, and all of it plays an important role in advancing the laboratory's national security mission.
It's keeping the country safe, and so it's very easy to feel patriotic about what you're doing.
The laboratory is a national security institution, but there's a lot more to the lab than just nuclear weapons.
Los Alamos National Laboratory was founded in order to provide solutions during World War II, as we all know. But since then, we have diversified to a wide arena of problems that are relevant to national and global security.
We want to make sure we maintain a safe country, a safe place for all of us to work and live and prosper.
We're known for solving national security problems, but in order to do this, we actually have to have a broad range of research topics that we're exploring at any given time.
This laboratory focuses not only on its very relevant mission, but also in basic science aspects that support that mission.
We have a breadth of expertise from physics to chemistry, biology to nuclear engineering, and everything that you can imagine in between.
Mathematics, statistics, environmental science, engineering, material science.
We have vast computing resources that we use for everything from nuclear weapons simulations to simulating outbreaks spreading throughout a country.
There are experts here in just about every field you can imagine.
We are able to bring together all these disciplines to address national security problems.
We do everything from nanotechnology to the frontiers of space.
And we're not doing this alone. We're doing this with our partners both here in the United States, but also internationally.
The laboratory is really a huge institution, and it takes a very large number of people to keep it running.
One of the things that we really value is the diversity of our workforce.
Diversity in training, diversity in thought, in ideas, and subject matter.
You need people from different backgrounds, ethnicities, gender to come together in a collaborative environment.
We can draw on different perspectives to attack problems from many different angles.
And that's an amazing thing about the diversity of the workforce that we have here.
Everyone has a part to play. Everyone is a part of that mission.
If you are the best at what you do, there is opportunity at the lab for you.
We all know that we're contributing to the national security mission of the lab.
Los Alamos has a giant mission. We secure the nation by making sure our nuclear arsenal works to ensure that the United States remains safe.
Because of the breadth of science, we are able to address diverse national security problems that range from nuclear weapons all the way to handling global pandemics.
So definitely there is this aspect of great history, that Los Alamos is the place, to solve hard problems.
The original reason Los Alamos was established was to solve a very complex problem and to address something that was very timely and critical. We are still addressing a different threat landscape, perhaps, but we continue to expand and redefine our value to the nation and our value to the world.
Our next sponsor that I'd like to bring up on stage is a partner of a Spaceport America and is also a tenant. But what makes us even extra special of who's representing Virgin Galactic tonight is that we were able to watch her values and watch her North Star since she started her career in college. And just last year, the last couple years, she was sitting exactly where you are, and now she's working on cutting edge technology with Virgin Galactic. Tori Hoffman, could you please join me on stage? And we want to recognize you and recognize Virgin Galactic for supporting us. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Hello, everybody. My name is Tori Hoffman. I currently work at Virgin Galactic as a propulsion engineer. So I was born and raised here in Las Cruces, New Mexico. I always had a big passion for space and rocketry, and when I was a kid, my parents would take me to a little shuttle camp in Alamogordo, New Mexico, where we would launch little Estes rockets and see them go up in space, and we thought it was the coolest thing ever. So the older I got, the more I was interested in rockets and seeing what we could do with space. So when I got to college, I decided to go to NMSU, and there I got 2 degrees, one in mechanical engineering and one in aerospace, and it was the best choice I ever made. I was lucky enough to join the Atomic Aggies. Shout out to my team. And truthfully, when I started, I was terrified. I felt like I didn't know anything, but just getting involved, you learn so much so quick. So I was able to participate in the competition for 3 years, 2 of them in person, which was super awesome, and I wish I could be back because there's nothing else like it at all. So to get to where I am today, I made lots of connections with Virgin Galactic through the Atomic Aggies. I was in a program called Galactic Unite, where I was paired up with a mentor, and that transitioned into a role as an intern in 2022. So then with continuing with that and the completion of my internship, I was able to turn that around in a full-time job where I now work as a propulsion engineer, where I get to do pretty cool things like work on the rocket motor that goes in the spaceship, dealing with all the tanking to get the spaceship to space. I sit in mission control, and I also am in charge of the engines on the mothership. So it is never a dull moment working at Virgin Galactic, especially helping send 7 groups of people to space in the last 7 months, which is unbelievable. So with that cool partnership that we have with NMSU and Virgin Galactic, in the 2022 competition, they made a documentary about our team and our transition to the workforce and how that whole partnership happened. So if we can play the video, we would love to share that story to y'all.
New Mexico State, the Atomic Aggies, we are the high-powered rocketry team on campus. We design, build, and launch our own high-powered rockets. Our goal is always competing at the Spaceport America Cup, which is the world's largest intercollegiate rocket competition, where you launch rockets in the beautiful New Mexico desert.
Even though we are the home team, we are the underdogs. We have a smaller budget, smaller team than most universities, but that doesn't hold us back at all. We put in extra work, we put in extra time, and I think it shows.
Yeah, we're so excited. It's one of the biggest rocket competitions that there is. Yeah, I can definitely see how some teams might think we have a little bit of a home court advantage. Just having the availability to talk to Virgin Galactic if we need advice or anything like that is definitely super helpful.
From a Virgin Galactic standpoint, we're so excited not only being able to sponsor them, but having them as teammates like Tori is right here.
The connection between Atomic Aggies and Virgin Galactic happened in 2018, 2019. So originally it was just going to be X amount of money to help the team out, and then it became scholarships and mentoring.
Good luck.
Thank you.
This is the New Mexico State University Atomic Aggies. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are flying, red flag. I have a clear range and a clear sky.
So long story short, without this competition, we would be nowhere in our careers. Addison was one of the members in the video, and he can say too that it was definitely the foundation to where we are today.
Yes, I completely agree. There are a lot of essential components that go into building these rockets. You have to work as a strong team. You have to work together. You have to learn how to negotiate with each other and how to budget. You're learning a lot about engineering practices. A lot of you guys are doing ESRA with composites. Those are great skills. You're learning how to manufacture with your hands. You're understanding the engineering physics behind the rockets. So I think without this competition, I definitely wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't have the skills I have, the team working skills, and the passion for engineering as well.
Yeah, and just to close out real quick, getting to the award ceremony is a tremendous accomplishment, so be very proud of your guys' selves, and good luck.
There's the example of that journey we talked about, following your North Star. And what's so amazing about this competition and working with all of you is you never know what background each of you Rocketeers come from. We see business backgrounds, the science backgrounds, math backgrounds, but I got to tell you, wouldn't be possible without the leadership from ESRA's president this year. Fantastic. And talk about diversified backgrounds. It's my pleasure to introduce to you my favorite art history major, your president, Mr. Steve Taylor.
So this happened 2 years ago, okay? For some reason, our favorite RSO, Dr. Ken Overton, decided that I was an art history major. Now, my background is in biochemistry, and I did basic science research for 15 years in part of my career, but I don't even know how that happened. And it's become a running joke. And so now I get heckled by the president of Tripoli. Now Spaceport is heckling me. That's not what I was prepared to say when I came up here, by the way. So, you see this fantastic jacket I'm wearing and this bolo tie. Now, my live stream team made this for me, and it says Steve, President. Like, what the heck is that? I don't even know what that is. And then they put the Spaceport America Cup logo on my back. Okay, I got that all out of the way. Hey, listen, I have the distinct pleasure of introducing our next speaker. He is a significant part of the Spaceport America Cup. He is on top of the New Mexico Space Consortium, this New Mexico Grant. Why is this so hard? Like NMSU, that's really easy. You know, you can go through this acronym really quick. But it's the New Mexico Space Consortium Grant. And there's no easy way to put that. Nope. I'm getting no. It's the New Mexico Space Grant Consortium. And I never really had problems with saying that, but I'm dyslexic. So anyway. Hey, listen, it's my pleasure. A lot of the improvements you see this year was part of our collaboration with that group, and I didn't say it. Did you notice? We're really, really fortunate to have them and support New Mexico in their STEM curriculum, and I'm very thankful to have to introduce Dr. Paulo Omig.
Well, Rocketeers! 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 Atomic Aggies! Well, this feels like a party, a celebration, and it should be. It's well deserved. You all have earned it. So thank you, Steve, for the introduction. Don't worry, I don't even get the acronym right all the time, but it is the New Mexico Space Grant Consortium. It is a space operated by NASA space programs and educational activities. And this is a privilege as an organization for a statewide office to support events and sponsor events, impactful events like this one. So, you know, I have prepared a whole speech, so I'm gonna be going off the rails here. And I think after me are the awards. So if you wanna shoot me down, don't throw me rockets, maybe paper planes that'll work. But I have prepared these slides. And please use your QRC and check those out. And I'll get to those in a moment. So events like, you know, this is a big event, intercollegiate rocket engineering competition, or as we know it in New Mexico, the Spaceport America Cup, are very, very time consuming. It takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of collaboration, coordination, and resources. So I want to recognize Steve and his leadership with ESRA. I want to recognize really all the blue shirts, Andy, Anita, and the people at Spaceport America, obviously Chris and Scott McLaughlin and all their team. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. But the key people here are all the volunteers and the judges. So thank you for doing this. It's incredible that you're able to give back. And I want you to, when you go home, to think about how you're gonna give back and inspire the next cohort of students who are gonna be coming here. So I wonder, by a show of hands, how many of you students and faculty advisors are returning here? Let me see your hands if you are returning. I see a few. This is really good. You know why it's good? Because you have institutional knowledge, how to operate the team and how to teach the next group to keep coming back. Let me ask you, how many of you have ever heard of the National Space Grant College and Fellowship Program? Raise your hands. A few, and some, well, but most of you haven't. So here we go. Spare me 25 minutes. I will tell you a little bit about a Space Grant. So the National Space Grant College and Fellowship Program was created by an act of Congress and is managed by NASA. So it is dedicated to support the United States Air Force in science and engineering. And for every state in the union has a Space Grant office. And a few of your teams here on the auditorium, they have been supported to come here by your local Space Grant office. So we are an impactful program at the state level. And as we continue with this idea of that Chris set us off, your North Star and values, I want you to think about how these values are important for your continued career. It's not just about what you accomplish now, but what you're gonna bring when you go back home and continue this work. The New Mexico Space Grant Consortium mission is to leverage or advance the educational, economic, and scientific benefits of space and Earth-related activities. And with that, also, we sponsor impactful events like this. So we couldn't be proudest of supporting this event. I also want to think that Space Grant, in general, encourage you, all of you, to dare greatly, to reach new highs, to dream greatly, but also encourage you to be vulnerable. And why do I'm saying this? To be vulnerable doesn't mean we are weak, but keep in mind that the only question is a matter of engagement, of being present, of supporting one another, of being prepared and being able to be kind to each other. You are going in a direction, a trajectory of a profession that you're gonna have to work in teams. Have you done it? And you have dared greatly by coming here and showing that willingness and preparation, that all the effort that you put throughout the year. So I want to say congratulations to all of you. Go back home with holding your heads up, because you all have dared greatly, you all have accomplished great things at this combination by coming here, regardless of what the results are. So going back to my slides here. Oh, thank you. Somebody's doing the slides for me. Perfect. So check us out. And if you come from another country and you don't have a space agency, or you do, consider organizing a space grant model. So reach out to me and we can talk, because every nation should have a space grant model to help those students in achieving these type of opportunities. So thank you all, and congratulations. You have done greatly.
So in appreciation for what they've meant to the student experience here, and actually in development of, you know, this curriculum that helps the aerospace industry, we'd like to give Paulo this little award.
Oh, wow, yes.
Yeah, so here
much,
you
Steve.
go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It feels like the World Cup when Argentina won the World Cup in 2022. Some of you can relate, right? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Steve. And this goes into our office. Very good. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Paulo.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm not saying Paulo was rooting for the Argentina teams that are here. There's a couple here today. So yeah, there you go. Hey, Paulo initially, he talked about this group of blue shirts here, and I'm really thankful. I'm really thankful in a lot of ways, because this is an all-volunteer organization. Nobody gets a dime, and we spend countless hours. And Andy's going to come up and present some awards, but there's two things I want to do first. I want to recognize the freshman class that I call, the first-year volunteers that were former contestants that have come and have organized specific areas. Think about registration. How easy did registration go this year compared to last year? You weren't boiling in the sun. That's all to do to a freshman contestant, Sierra Stockwell. Yeah, that's our merchandise sales were all done by a freshman. That was Amin Khan. So shout out to him. We have freshman volunteers from all over the world. We have Isaac from Australia, who came all the way from Australia to help us out this year. And then, wow, you got the biggest, it must be the mustache, Isaac. It must be the mustache. And not to just single them out, but thank you to all of you. 2-3 years, but it's that influx of new blood that really is going to invigorate the organization. So I put the word out to all of you, as you graduate, think about giving back. It's something my dad taught me. My dad taught me, listen, when you're ready to give back, because that's what makes the world better. And so I challenge you all to give back to wherever you want to volunteer, but if you want to volunteer to ESRA and this community, and the aerospace community, we need you. We can always do things better. So I welcome your support. I really thank my volunteers, and for some and we're going to get to the student side of this thing right after the intermission. We're going to have an intermission. And I'm going to introduce Andy Berger, who's my executive director. Where is he? Where's Andy? There he is. To give some awards to our volunteers. But thank you, volunteers. A round of applause for our volunteers.
The art history thing was not my idea. Doesn't mean I wasn't involved in it, but it wasn't my idea. Hey, everyone. My honor, honestly, and I've been very excited about doing this, is trying to really highlight some of the best volunteers that we have. We've got volunteer awards. We've been wanting to do even more of this over the last couple of years, and we just got too busy and ran out of time and every other excuse under the sun. This year was different. We were going to actually do something that we wanted to do a long time. So the first new type of award that ESRA is going to start giving out is known as the ESRA Lifetime Achievement Award. This is new. This is not your volunteer of the year kind of thing. This is something that looks at an entire lifetime, an entire career of giving back. And whether it be to ESRA, whether it be to college students in general, or to any other type of STEM-based organization. And so we sort of did a survey of the blue shirts and like, who are the really old farts who have been around forever and really, really help out students? And there are a bunch. I mean, we're really full of a bunch of old people. I'm not one of those. These new folks are helping out great, though. Nonetheless, we still have a couple of the old guys. We haven't all passed off yet. But I want to recognize some. And we're going to be doing this every year. So the first year, we've got a lot of them. So we're going to knock out 4 of them real quick. These are sort of the top end. And the next couple of years, it'll be onesie-twosies. So I'm going to go ahead and kick this off real quick with a gentleman that I have known for, I'd say, about 10 years. He has been absolutely instrumental, and it's not a function of helping out for a decade or 2 decades or 3. This gentleman has been, oh, I broke it. Hello. Sign language. Oh, are we back? We're back. All right. Okay. So who was I? I was talking about some guy, old guy. Anyways, multiple decades. We're talking probably close to 50 years supporting student rocketry. He's one of the, I think, original principal members of the Friends of Amateur Rocketry. He's been with ESRA as long as I can remember. He's also known as Grumpy Santa and a few other neat words. But let's call up Mr. Rick Mashek. There we go, yeah. He's got to be here. Rick, the blue shirts are down. Oh, again, just like Rick, he's with a student team. That's how dedicated he is. I love Rick to death, but when I do something wrong, he tells me right to my face. And I love that part about him. I really do. He's bringing me flowers. That's kind of weird.
I also got some flowers from one of my team. First ever.
Nice. All right, we're going to move on. Thank you, Rick. Way overdue on that award. Again, that should have happened many years ago. The next gentleman. This gentleman has not only a list of accomplishments of supporting student teams for decades, but his own personal rocketry accomplishments. I have wanted to mimic myself. I literally, as far as the rockets that he has built, even the documents that he has put together, wanted to probably, if you've ever learned about carbon fiber and working on carbon fiber, you've probably read maybe a few of his documents on how to do that properly. He has flown 2-stage rockets well in excess of 250,000, if not higher, I believe. And so he has always been there to support the student teams, whether flyers of record, whether he's TAP for level 3 flyers, always been there to support the rocketry community. So again, I want to thank and I want to welcome Mr. Jim Jarvis. Way overdue. All right, let's move on. All right, so this next award is going out to not a single individual, but a husband-wife pair. They have been in the rocketry community for a very, very long time, covering the East Coast for us and doing almost every rocketry competition known to man. They support the big ones, the little ones. They come to the Spaceport America, and even though she is not here, she is very busy at a new job and working very hard covering the house. She let Ben come here anyway, so I want to introduce Ben Russell and his wife, Elaine. I was just telling him that Elaine, if she's watching the live stream, is already working out a plan to kill me. So nonetheless, hopefully we'll see her here next year. All right, our final Lifetime Achievement Award is my personal mentor. Let's see. Okay, met him, I would say 2009 or so. Had my son with me when he was 7. He's now not 7, he's 20-ish. Went to a high-power rocketry launch, clueless. My son loved the rockets, big eyes, super excited, got giggles, and wanted to go recover every single rocket that was out there. And so when Harry Spears walked up to me and started talking, giving me the ideas, son's bouncing next to me, some of the things we could do, some of the things that we could keep up. And then I watched Harry over the years continue to do this with not with a few dozen teams, not with even 100 teams, but thousands, over 40 to 50 years of support. I'd like to introduce and welcome Mr. Harry Spears. So I can tell you right now, for the ESRA folks that are out there, they're like, I should be getting one of those. Wait your turn, it's coming. I got my eye on you. And we got a little group together, and there's a bunch of you that are going to get it next year. So anyways, these are the first folks that we sort of kicked off on this example, and we're going to move forward to our let's do this. This will be the easiest way to do this. The 2024 New Volunteer of the Year. So this is a volunteer that has just joined our organization and has tried to learn the ropes from the bottom all the way to the top as quickly as possible. And the one person that has given the most return on investment, I'd have to say. And this individual came in knowing that this was something that was completely new. She doesn't really have a lot of experience in high-power rocketry, and yet she absorbed it like a sponge. She never stopped asking questions. She wanted to know how things worked. She was an ultimate organizer, and she had so many meetings shooting back and forth, getting all the people coordinating and following up and ensuring that Andy doesn't screw it up again. It was really important, and she did that for so many other people, but particularly me, and Steve too. So I want to go ahead and introduce everyone to the 2024 new volunteer. I almost said employee. New volunteer of the year for ESRA, and that's Mrs. Stephanie Taylor. We've got 2 more awards, and then it's intermission, I promise. I know all you need to go restroom and stuff, just like me. All right, the next one is Volunteer of the Year, the 2024 ESRA Volunteer of the Year. This gentleman has been with us for many, many years, but this last year, something changed in his life. It was retirement. Yeah, retirement. He retired. So all of a sudden, he could dedicate 110% to ESRA. And by gosh, we took it. And he worked his butt off. And we cannot thank him enough. I can't even, Steve was trying to just mention this the other day, and together we couldn't come up with all the things that he had done because there were so many of them. And I'd like to introduce everyone here to our Range Safety Officer, Dr. Ken Overton. And just to go on the record, it was his idea. Threw him under the bus. One more, I promise. We'll be done here very quickly. In 2023, we had a new Volunteer of the Year, and young lady was doing a great job, and she's still doing a great job, but we forgot to give her an award. So we have the award now, and we're going to go ahead and reintroduce her, Miss Anita Jimenez. And she's going to carry her own award up here. And with that, I think we're open to an intermission for about 15 minutes. When you start hearing the noise and all the other lights flashing back and forth, I guess you're free to go for a few minutes to go buy some merch, get some concessions, get ready for the big awards.
Let's go crazy, my baby, dancing with the lights. Together we could chase the sun tonight. Let me take you for a ride. Ooh, tonight. Let me take you for a ride. Alright. Tell me what you like. What you like? Tell me what you like. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you like.
Hey, Josh, there he is. There he is. That time is getting closer. Stay on me, we're gonna go down. I got you, DJ. All right, all right. Hey, what team do we have here?
Team 146.
Team 146. Where are you guys?
Richmond, Virginia, Virginia Commonwealth University.
Excellent, excellent. Rich, hey, do you have any predictions on any hardware tonight?
You know, we get the best, and that's what we're going to do. So we're optimistic. We'll see.
We're just about to get started with the awards coming right at you. Good luck, Richmond, Virginia. Folks, make those last purchases. We're getting ready to get started. Badger Ballistics. What team are you guys from?
UW-Madison. In Wisconsin.
And what category did you guys compete in this week?
10K COTS.
How about you? Any predictions? Any hopes?
We don't know. We'll see. Payload is looking good.
All right, all right. And who do we have down here? Who do we have down here?
Oh, we are Rocketry from Munich.
From Munich, Germany. Hey, welcome to America Cup. So, let's see. I know we had some folks traveling from far. All right, here's one. Here's one group right here. I think you guys have been to Spaceport America Cup, what, 5 years in a row now? Pre-COVID? Yeah. Pre-COVID. What team are you?
We're University of Minnesota, Twin Cities. 10 years in a row.
10 years in a row competing in IROC. Give it up for Minnesota. 10 years in a row competing. All right, what's incredible about this competition is how international it has become. Virginia's a long way away. Something tells me this team might be further away. What team are you from?
Radiant team.
And what category did you guys compete in?
10K SIAD.
10K. And give us, what country are you guys from?
We are from Thailand.
Thailand. Thank you for coming out to Spaceport America Cup. Incredible. Incredible. Hey, so earlier we talked about you guys sounding like rockets and a great rocket motor. Are you guys ready to start seeing who got the hardware for some great rocket motors? We're going to get going here in just a bit. Let's see if we can meet another team. We're going to go to this other side. You know, all week, we've been seeing these golden crowns. They've been out there. I got to find out who this team is. Let's meet these folks. I am impressed that through the weather, through the heat, through the windstorms that destroyed the tents, but not your crowns. What team are you?
We're Short King from University of Washington.
Welcome, University of Washington. Is my microphone on? There it is. University of Washington, the 2019 Spaceport America Cup champions. Good luck. Right there. Oh, I'm getting it right here. All right. All right, what team are you from?
We're Worcester Polytechnic Institute, WPI.
Team 151, welcome. What country are you from?
United States. Woo!
All right, here we go. One more. You got it. Here we go.
We're Chico State Wildcats.
Chico State, first year in the Cup. Welcome. Welcome, Chico State. All right. What do you say we get down to what we all came for here tonight? What do you say? I think it's time to pass out some hardware. First, congratulations to all of you. It is my pleasure. I'm looking for our president, Mr. Steve Taylor. Will you come on up? It's time to get this show started. Steve, please join us. Volunteer of the year there, even putting your jacket on for you, huh, Steve?
So actually, this woman that just put the jacket on me is affectionately known now as the First Lady. So I just want to say that. Let's see. I'm sorry, one more page. We're going to, there's a important partner of ours. And I call them a partner because they're not just a sponsor, because they're integral to our competition. And that's the SDL Laboratories and their payload competition. And, you know, there's a reason you build a rocket. The reason you build a rocket is to send a payload. And they're the payload portion of this competition. And we're very fortunate to have them as partners of ours. So, although I'm not, oh, they're over there. There's Chris, Eric, and Mike, I'm sorry. And I'm going to introduce them to come up and talk about their payload challenge and who the winners are.
Thank you, Steve, and welcome, Rocketeers. My name's Chris Jackson. I'm with the Space Dynamics Laboratory. It's based out of Logan, Utah, and we're very excited again to be sponsoring the Payload Challenge this year. And we'd like to thank our most gracious host, Spaceport America. You guys have been amazing, letting us onto your facility and letting us use it for this rocket competition. We'd also love to thank the folks of ESRA for making us part of your family. we really feel part of the family, and we thank you very much for that. The Space Dynamics Lab is located in Logan, Utah. We've got facilities across the United States. Many of our 1,300 dedicated employees, including 15% are student employees, work on CubeSats, very similar to the payloads that you all launched this week at Spaceport. These CubeSats support our military, they support commercial space, they support science, they support NASA in their mission to explore the secrets of the universe for the benefit of all. So that's pretty cool stuff. You guys are working on stuff that we're working on and learning how to do that. So just like last year, this is only my second year here, and let me tell you, the ingenuity and creativity of all of you never ceases to amaze me. You guys come with some cool projects, amazing ideas, and what you do is great. So before I announce the winners, by the way, it's very tough for us to single out 3, and so I've got to have a few more. I'm going to have some honorable mentions, and the honorable mentions, I want you all to just stay there. We're gonna mention you, and we're gonna, a round of applause. But I do want to have a few honorable mentions before I get to our top 3. Okay, so for the most professionally integrated payload, and this thing was beautiful. You should see it. If you haven't seen it, hopefully there's pictures somewhere. We'll get them posted. But I'd like to recognize Team 89, the Technical University of Munich. That payload was gorgeous. That's the only way to describe it. It was great. All right, so second, this team improved their rocket skills, their payload skills, immensely from last year. So I'd like to recognize the most improved Team 144 from Utah State University. Unfortunately, they also got the prize for the most number of parts of their payload after they recovered it. Most number of pieces. Alrighty. And lastly, for best use of computer visions, that's something we're kind of looking at SDL. Computer vision, AI, that's of course stuff we're interested in. I'd like to recognize Team 151 from Worcester Polytechnic Institute. All right, well done everybody. So now for the moment you payloaders have been waiting for, the awards for the SDL Payload Challenge. In third place, with their payload Project Triad, we have Team 97 from the University of Melbourne. Come on down, guys. You want to do it? You should do the handing out. All right, I'll do the handing out. Let's see if they can find their way down here. Once we get you all down here, we'll get some hardware in your hands, and then we'll get you down here and take a picture real quick after you've done that. So let's come on up here. We want to get you up here in the live stream for sure. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you. Let's get everybody up here. Well done, Melbourne. All right, in second place, and I'm going to get you guys to come up this way while they're doing that over there. So in second place with their payload, Bucky's Quantum Photonic Magnetometer, Team 143, the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Also a very well integrated payload, student-built electronics all throughout. Great presentation on delivery. Well done, you guys. Come on up. last very cool, most amazing payload. Sustained a little bit of damage on landing, I believe. But it worked nonetheless, and it was still very cool. If you ever wanted to do 3D printing in space or under loads, I'd like to welcome the Dream Project, Team 144 from Brigham Young University, as our first place winner in SCL's 2024 Payload Challenge. Everybody came from over there. It's a hot side of the room for payloads. Germany's over there. So thanks again to all the amazing entries this year's challenge. One more big round of applause for all the winners. Great job, guys. STL is very proud to be a part of this, and we look forward to seeing you again next year and all the amazing ideas you bring to this Spaceport America Cup.
So this one's actually, I'm going to introduce Logan Herrera as part of our live stream and media team. Logan, just to say a bit of a word about Logan, he has taken ownership and responsibility for the live streaming. And if you, whatever you saw on media and our big screen TV or out in the world, it's really Logan's vision that really made this happen. So I want to give him kudos, but it's not about him, it's about you. So Logan Herrera, come on up.
Thanks, Steve. In media, we like to focus on you and your stories just as much as we focus on the rockets. Where are you coming from? What has your journey been? How are you feeling? What are you doing? What's next for you? We think that's really important for telling the story of this event and what makes it more than just a rocket launch. So as part of that, we have media awards to encourage all of you to practice that, telling your own stories. So as part of this, you have all submitted lots of videos. First, I want to say we intend to put those on YouTube within a week. If yours is missing within 2, feel free to send me an email. First, we have some new awards. We have the Live Video Challenge. This really focuses on telling the story of the here and now. What is happening right in front of our eyes, and you being effective communicators to people who aren't on site, or maybe are and don't have the same level of intimate knowledge that your team does. This is a new challenge we created to spur some technical innovation. We know this is hard. We are a competition that likes ESRA. There's not a good way to do this, and we expected to see some challenge. We want to see some innovation in this area over the coming competitions. We put it into live stream so that we can spread it around the world. We definitely saw that challenge in the submissions we got. We thank everyone who came out for the first time for this new challenge. So first, I'm going to give the Live Telemetry Video Award. This focuses on the live display of telemetry from your rocket and communicating it effectively to the audience. So the winner of this award is Team 151, Worcester Polytechnic Institute. Next, we have the best live onboard video. This focuses on the best downlink of a live video from the rocket. This is another one with significant technical challenge. We had a limited number of successful submissions, and we're really thankful to everyone who went for this the first year we created it. So the winner of this one is Team 90, Texas A&M University. Congratulations.
Let's go, guys.
Next, we have the best team video. This award has been around for a lot longer. This award focuses on you being able to tell your story from early on in the conceptual design phase, all the things you did during the year, your travel, including on-site footage. We ask you to talk about your journey, why you participate, and what you've overcome. We got a lot of great videos for this. I thank you to the many, many teams who participated. This was really competitive, and I was really impressed with everything you put together. However, we have to pick one winner, and the winner of this year's Best Team Video Award is Team 11, Brigham Young University.
I'm really excited just about the airframe in general, being unique in the competition because we make all of the carbon fiber here ourselves. One of the biggest things that I've learned this year is the importance of high-quality engineering behind our rocket and our project. We have been aiming to really do real engineering analysis, testing, and decision-making to document everything really well.
There were so many things that we had learned from last year that we were able to optimize, that we were able to get functioning very, very well. And just getting that last little bit, just getting the last little bit of juice out of the orange, like that was what we ran into this year.
The rocket's name Alta initially came from our team's tradition of naming our rockets after locations in Utah, and then come to find out that Alta is also tall in Spanish, and this turned out to be the tallest rocket we've ever built, so it kind of has a double meaning now, which is super fun.
We're going to the Spaceport America Cup to show that we are one of the best rocketry programs out there.
We're competing in the Spaceport America Cup for two primary reasons. The first is to learn how to do good engineering, and the second is to demonstrate that we can do good engineering. Our biggest challenge this year was trying to eke out that last couple of percent out of everything that we did.
I'm excited to go watch all these rockets fly out in the desert, as well as go to the awards ceremony and bring home some awards back to BYU.
Finally see the rocket that we've been working on for about a year at this point come and work the way that we wanted with all the parts working together has been phenomenal. The launch worked out just the way we wanted. The recovery was as good as we could have had it, and I think that's what I'm going to remember from Spaceport the most.
Spaceport 2024, go Goose!
Coming up and claim your award.
Okay, so truth be told, not this video obviously, but the video before this is actually what convinced my wife to get involved in the competition. So good job, BYU. Hey, it's time to get on to the meat of the program. The meat of the program is coming up right now. So I'm going to introduce the director of our competition operations, Anita Jimenez, to give out the awards.
Welcome, teams. So this is why we're here, right? You guys. Our judges, everyone in blue, not just my judges that you've seen all week. It starts with range safety from the beginning. When you enter this competition, your score immediately starts. So my week and my judges have been giving me data. Range, SDL, they've been collecting payload weights, requirements, all of that from me to give you guys scores. We deliberated about noon and finished about 4. So here we go. We're going to start with the Nancy Squires for Team Spirit Award. So this award recognizes a team which arrives at the Spaceport America Cup with proverbial or literal smiles on their face, a school flag in their hand, and never lets either wave throughout the event, no matter what happens. They show great pride in their work, they learn from their mistakes, remain positive when things don't go their way, encourages members from the general public with respect and enthusiasm, and shows respect for invited guests by attending and participating guest speakers' presentations whenever possible. A team is considered eligible for the Team Sportsmanship Award by being present at the Spaceport America Cup. So our runner-up, which you're not going to come on stage for, is Team 152, Warclaw University Science and Technology. And our winner for the Nancy Squires Team Spirit Award is Team 138, University of Texas at Rio Grande Valley. Come down. So I guess they didn't show up. Oh. Okay, our next award is Team Sportsmanship Award. This award recognizes a team which goes above and beyond to assist their fellow teams and event organizers, assure the Spaceport America Cup, IREC, is a productive, safe, enjoyable experience for everyone involved. They may do this in ways such as making themselves available to lend a hand whenever and however they can, whether it's asked or not, being a positive role model for their fellow teams, in general being a force for good in every activity they involve themselves in. So our runners-up, which won't come to the stage, are Team 114, University of Canterbury, sorry. Okay, so our winners for the Team Spirit Award for the 2024 Spaceport America Cup are Team 4, Arizona State University. Come down. So our next award is the Jim Fafara Award for Technical Excellence. This award recognizes a team which demonstrates exceptional overall engineering disciplines and technical skills through their analysis and conclusions, project or program planning and execution, operational procedure, manufacturing processes, innovative improvement, systems engineering methodology, robust design, and etc. A team is considered eligible if they are accepted and participate in podium sessions that were held on Tuesday during the Cup. So, once again, our runners-up are not coming to the stage, but they are Team 144, Utah State University. And our winners for the Jim Fafara Award for the 2024 Spaceport America Cup is Team 25, Duke University. So our next technical award is the Dr. Gil Moore Award for Innovation. This award recognizes a team whose project includes one or more features including analytical or operational processes, as well as component or assemblies the judging panel finds genuinely novel or innovative, or solving a new problem identified by the team. They were also selected for podium sessions and defended it during the conference. So our runners-up, once again, will not come to the stage, but they are Team 124, University of Minnesota, Twin Cities. And our 2024 Spaceport America Cup Dr. Gilmore Award winner is Team 137, University of Texas at San Antonio. So our next technical award is the Charles Holt Award for Modeling and Simulation. This recognizes a team's demonstrating excellent in math, modeling, and computational analyses. A team is considered eligible for this award if they are accepted once again into a podium session during the conference day. So our runners-up will not come to the stage, but they are Team 121, University of Maryland, College Park. So our 2024 Spaceport America Cup winner for the Charles Holt Award is Team 144, Utah State University. Our next technical award is the James Barrowman Award for Flight Dynamics. So this award recognizes a team demonstrating exquisite trajectory analysis. This will be evaluated by comparing the percent error between the team's actual and predicted apogee. The predicted apogee being a value declared prior to launch based on a team's analysis, smallest percent error. So before I actually announce the winner, I'm going to tell you the runner-up score and what their percent error was and how off they were. So Team 150, Wichita State, 19 feet off. Okay, so the 2024 Spaceport America Cup winner for the James Barrowman Award is Team 119, University of Lafayette, 2 feet off! So those were our technical awards. Now we're going to go into category awards. So there is runner-up, and you will come down this time. So our class awards, we got 10K COTS. Here we go. So our runner-up for the 10K COTS category, Team 11, Brigham Young University. So the 2024 Spaceport America Cup 10K COTS winner is Team 49, Isabel University. So our next class award goes 30K COTS. Our runners-up for this category, or this award is Team 97, University of Melbourne.
Familiar faces were lonely embraces. We were always once for the breakaway, but we're nearing chances to wake the day. They're calling you over, their methods are bolder. We're lost in the time now, reminding ourselves how we were always once for the breakaway.
So the winner for the 30K COTS for the 2024 Spaceport America Cup are Team 114, University of Canada. So our next class award is the 10K Solid ESRA Student Research and Development. Sorry. So it's University 133 of Sao Paulo.
I get lost in your eyes every time, there's no turning back. Swear I ain't got a chance. Let me caught up in you since the night on the terrace, yeah. You had me falling fast. You know, when you're here to use my chemical reactions, you're as like lightning.
So our winner for the 2024 Spaceport America Cup 10K Solids SRAD is Team 121, University of Maryland, College Park. So our next class award is for the 30K Solid SRAD. Our runner-up for this is Team 74, Russia Polytechnic University. Our winner for the 2024 Spaceport America Cup 30K Solid SRAD is Team 124, University of Minnesota, Twin Cities. Our next class award is the 10K Hybrid Liquid SRAD. Our runner-up for this year is Team 152 Warclaw, University of Science and Technology.
I am left alone with a trace of the night. Way back down from the sky where you left my soul. Can you help me fly? I can't resist, 'cause you have got a hold on me in all these thoughts. When you are here, you light up the dark sides. To live in the night shine, you take my life and light every side. You fade the dark inside. Live in the night shines.
So the winner for the 2024 Spaceport America Cup 10K Hybrid Liquid is Team 111, University of Calgary. Our next class award is 30K Hybrid Liquid ESRA. Our runners-up for this are Team 62, National Autonomous University of Mexico. The award winner for the 30K Hybrid Liquid for the 2024 Spaceport America Cup is Team 75, Rice University. So next, we're going to present the Chili Cup Award. Chris Lopez is going to announce the winner.
All right. As a native New Mexican, it is my pleasure to announce the 2024 Chili Cup Award. This award was started with the regional universities to foster innovation amongst the universities and some friendly competition. And your winner for the 2024 Chili Cup is Team 127, Go Lobos, University of New Mexico.
So this is it. This is the culmination of a year's worth of work. It's getting your rocket here. It's traveling to New Mexico. It's going through all the simulations and the calculations to get here. And hopefully along the way, you've made some new friends here at Spaceport America Cup. It's really my honor to introduce this award. It's the pinnacle of this competition, and this is called the Genesis Cup, and or the Genesis Award. But and actually, I'll ask Anita to come up and help me, because I want to make sure that we capture what this award and the reason this award was awarded. So I'm going to ask Anita to go ahead and introduce the winner.
So before we introduce the winner, we're actually going to introduce the runner-up.
I messed up.
Yeah.
Dang it! Okay.
Yeah. So this team is not going to come on stage, but our runner-up for the 2024 Spaceport America Cup Genesis Award is Team 49 Istanbul University. It's fine.
Yeah, that's good.
It's okay. We're gonna do this one together?
I don't know what it is. Oh, it's on the okay.
Okay, so we're gonna announce the overall winner. So you ready? The 2024 Spaceport America Cup winner is Team 121 with Oxford.
University of Maryland.
Let's come up here, Steve. Wow, what a week it was, Steve. Fantastic culmination, and congratulations to all the winners. And remember, congratulations to all of you. Steve, how would you like to close the night, amigo?
Well, you know, we talked a lot about what it took to get here. Now you see the fruits of your labor. And all I can say is congratulations to all the winners and actually all the contestants here. And thank you to sponsors and the volunteers, but mostly you. Because you guys did it, and come back to Spaceport 2025. Thank you all, and good night.